day is finally here. It is a Ferrari fucking day because I want to show you guys my brand new 488 Spider. And it's a Pista. It's a Pista, of course, but it's a Pista. And a lot of people are probably wondering, man, how did this happen? How come you didn't make a vlog of you picking it up? I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I just wanted to enjoy the car so much for myself. I haven't gotten myself anything in a year and a half. I've been very patient after everything. And this is just like a little treat just for now. And it just feels so good. And you know what? I'm gonna shut up and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And guys, this is it. This is my 488 Pista Spider. Oh my God! But before I show you all of my favorite parts about this car, let's get inside and let's talk about where Ferrari is right now because I think that's really important in today's market. Let's go. Bam! And just like that, let's talk about what makes Ferrari what it is today. So there's no secret, a few years back, I was talking a lot of shit about Ferrari because they were not getting their shit together. I drove the 488, and I think the 488 was the biggest disappointment to me still until today. The regular 488, it's not one of the cars that I would say, wow, you should buy that, because absolutely not. But things have changed. Ferrari has been listening, Ferrari has upgraded their shit, their new cars are just insane. The Pista took it to a different level, the A12 took it to another level, the SF90 is taking it to another level. Ferrari's heading in the right direction. Yeah, they've had some problems with the Formula One team in the last couple of years, and especially this year. They're struggling hard after last year's great year, but we all know about their problem that they had with the illegal tampering of the fuel injection system into their car, but we're not going to talk about that because Ferrari never fucking cheats and lies. So, Ferrari's done a lot of great things lately. They've put out a lot of great cars, including the Pista, the A12. The Lusso I've always liked, but the new one's incredible. So that is the reason why it made me move into the brand again, because they found themselves. After this whole industry just sped up and really flew past them, Ferrari feels like they finally understood that, and now they're making fucking awesome cars, because these cars are legitimately amazing. And I'm gonna tell you everything about them right now, but just a little bit more information on Ferrari. Back in the day, they used to sell around 7,000 cars, just like 5 years ago. And right now, they're selling well over 10,000 cars a year, which is incredible for a brand that wants to keep everything so exclusive. But the one thing that Ferrari does really well is branding. So, I don't know if you know this, but Ferrari's the most valuable brand in the fucking world, period. Also, the way that they keep their value, it's insane. Compared to any other car maker, no one comes close to Ferrari, period. I don't know how the fuck they do. I actually know how they do it. Their dealer management is fucking incredible. Yeah, it's kind of like gangster and shit, but it's pretty incredible. And that's why Ferrari today is looking like they're going in the right direction and moving into the future in an awesome fucking way. Now, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna show you all my favorite things about this car because, oh my God! With the first things first. What do you fall in love with the first time you meet someone? With their looks. And that is what made me fall in love with this car. It is, without a doubt, one of the greatest looking cars that's been made to fucking day, son. Every single line, it's so much more aggressive. This design is also very efficient. It's all about aerodynamics, and that is one of the things I love about this car the most. I mean, everywhere you look, there's holes taking air in, and that's a great fucking thing. I mean, look at this backside. Look at the wing from this side. This is something we've never seen from Ferrari. It's such an aggressive design. You could even say, honestly, I know the SVJ is the most aggressive and really cool looking car right now on the market, but this comes close second. And this is a fucking Ferrari, people. That is wild. They used to make them so understated, but yet so cool and sleek looking because they wanted the modern gentleman to take, their car to the funeral and at the same time to a wedding. You don't have to take two cars, just one. But this is the one thing that I love the most about this car. The fact that they fixed everything on the Pista, starting with the air on the front. This line that follows right here, That air vent is everything, and it solves so many problems. If you drove a Pista, even though they have the same chassis and it's not carbon fiber, it's made of aluminum, who the fuck knows why Ferrari's still doing that? This is a much rigid car, which is great, but also the front doesn't get light. So whenever you accelerate in a s.p.a, the car feels like it's lifting on the front because it's lacking air on the front, and this absolutely solves that. This gives you so much more confidence to drive compared to a fucking s.p.a. It's fucking real, and the way it drives, oh my god. One thing I used to hate about Ferraris is that every single interior in these fucking cars used to look like an old man's wallet. And I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they were cool sometimes, but most of the time they were bad, and if you wanted to spec one, they were shit. But people, things have fucking changed at Ferrari. This is a combination of delicious materials, beautiful taste, and an incredible spec of a car. You're seeing Alcantara, you're seeing carbon fiber, you're seeing, fucking leather. Everything that you want, aluminum, anything that you want is in here. And you can spec these cars properly now with the tailor-made program, and there's more. So Sergio, show them this beautiful fucking car. Let me show you specifics right now of what I love about these interiors, and specifically mine. I love the way they mix the gray, the black, and the white together, and they did it in such a nice way because everything is Alcantara except this one line of leather right here. And that one line of leather kind of follows the whole car everywhere along with the pattern and the colors here. So if you can tell, this is gray, this is black, and there's the white line here, and it goes through all that side. Same thing happens on the door. You guys can see that white leather insert right here, and then there's Alcantara, gray Alcantara here, and carbon fiber, and that's what you can find everywhere. At the same time, what about these fucking baller gray seatbelts? And better yet, my revs are in gray too. So everything fucking matches. No bullshit, no nothing. Also, no carpets. Because why would you get a goddamn race car with a fucking little rug? Probably because you spec'd it like that and I didn't. I just realized that you can actually do this to the seat with these. I feel so stupid. It's wow. Yeah, the interior and the exterior are awesome in this fucking thing. But aside from the fact that it's convertible, there's one better thing about this car. The way it drives, so let's get to it right now. To understand the car, we really need to drive it, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I made a huge mistake that no one should ever make. It was not a mistake, thank God, but I bought this car without ever driving a Pista, and I did that on purpose, kind of, because when I wanted to buy a car, I wanted something raw, something cool. You guys know I love the Senna. And I wanted to find something that would beat that. And in my head, from all of my friends that like cars, that I know like the shit that I like, or I know what they like and what their trends are, they all told me that the Pista was one of the greatest driving cars they've ever experienced. And I was like, all right, that is the one car I'm gonna give Ferrari a shot with, because if that car is really that awesome, like everybody's saying, then Ferrari's fucking back. You get in the car, you start driving it, and I gotta say, one thing that Ferrari accomplished that I never thought in my fucking life I would say is, this is a car that can really go every day. You put it in sport mode, you have it on bumpy road, which is like the regular easy mode, and you can drive this car like a daily. I brought my wife in the car and she was fucking loving it, literally loving it. She said, dude, we can go anywhere here. It doesn't sound like crazy, it doesn't give you a headache, nothing. So I can go drive with her all the way on bumpy mode. And then whenever you want to go crazy, you take that manual race, you make it manual, give it some time, some distance, you downshift, and then acceleration, because whoa! It honestly feels like the 720S, like the Senna. It's fucking bananas how it accelerates. And it's like the longer it goes, the harder it fucking pulls, and it's fucking real. Another one of my favorite things in this car, and I have no idea how Ferrari did it, is that V8 3.9 liter engine that they put in it with a twin turbo that has 711 horsepower. It's so emotional. It's an organ of the car. It's not just an engine. There's many 700 horsepower engines out there. This is not that. It feels like the heart of your machine. I don't understand how to explain it any better, and I know it literally is. But that connection between me and this engine is like I've never seen before. And as I turn, let's talk about the other thing that I love: the aero, the suspension, and the fucking way that this car changes directions and it stays on the ground. It's insane. Honestly, that s.p.a. was garbage. It would lift up on the front. This is proper. This is proper. It feels quick, like that Huracan Performante when you're changing directions. Even though the chassis is not that carbon fiber, it's still aluminum. It's an aluminum body. It's really fucking good. Wow, it really inspires confidence when you're driving. I can't even imagine on a track what this would be like. It has to be insane. And as we go here, let's talk about that gearbox, because my God, it's amazing. Whether you're upshifting or downshifting, it's so emotional. It's like a Lamborghini double clutch gearbox that actually works when you upshift. It's unbelievable. The throttle is so responsive too at the same time. Guys, this is a car. I don't know if Ferrari won the lottery or what the fuck they did here. This is not normal. It's so fast, agile. The gearbox is so connected to that fucking hard. Oh! And as I'm driving this, let me tell you, the sound, I know it's a turbo engine, but it sounds like a Ferrari. It's so wild and and I don't understand how they do it. I don't understand how they do it. Oh, can you hear that? You know what? I'm going to shut up and just listen to it. Another incredible thing about this car is the brakes. They're insane. Feel this. Well, you can't feel it, but you know what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. The pedal honestly feels like a race car, like a racing pedal combined with a McLaren. Oh, there's just so much this car is giving me. Oh.
Now that's all good and all, but let's talk about the bad things too.
All right, let me turn on the car so you guys can see how it sounds like a microwave. You ready? Sounds like a fucking microwave. Ferraris have always sounded like that, so don't think it's a new thing. It's always been, ever since the 430, a fucking circus every time you turn it off and turn it on. So just so you'll know. Another thing is how shitty it is, the response and the speed of response from when you turn up the volume into when it really does show that it's turning. You guys look in there, all right? So right here. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Una, dos, tres. Did you see how long it took? And last but not least, connecting your Bluetooth device. Every single time you get in the fucking car, it's asking me if I want to pair a new device. No, I just want to drive with mine. And you would say, Alejandro, you don't have to get so crazy. You can just select yours. Well, it's not really that easy. You need to select yours, then tell it that you want to use the music, then you have to go to the main menu, then you have to click in, and then after 10 minutes, it'll play. That is the only fucking thing that drives me nuts about this car. Other than that, this is the car that I've been the happiest with in my fucking life, and I can't believe it. It actually makes sense. It's full circle, right? Because I talked all that shit because I love Ferrari so much, and I hated that they were going in the wrong direction. But god damn, they're so good now. Woo! So closing thoughts on the car. Am I happy with my purchase, with my blind purchase? I absolutely am. I never in a million years would have expected this car to be as good as it is right now. Never. Ever since the s.p.a, I was really sad because I said, unless I buy another one, I'm never gonna get that feeling again. And gentlemen, this Pista is everything that s.p.a was, but more Italian. I'm not saying it's at the same level of performance perhaps, but it does feel fucking so close that it doesn't really matter. And also, it's got the Italian flair, it's got a beautiful design, beautiful sound. There's so much to this car that I'm in love with. I'm so fucking happy, and I want to thank everyone, every single one of my friends that told me you should buy a Pista, because you motherfuckers were right. Wow! Wow, Ferrari, wow! I can't believe I'm il mamadore de Ferrari!